Good morning from the farm. So I realized when I was recording the video yesterday out in the field that the wind is not really great for the audio, but that's all right. I will, we'll learn as we go here. I've never really done a lot of like YouTube videos, so it's going to be quite a bit of trial and error to start out. So I tried to find a place out of the wind to record, but the chicken house was the only convenient place that's pseudo-quiet. Inside the barns, there's still Linus, the bottle baby, and Opatanga, his friend, and then there's some pigs in there still. So it's a bit loud if I'm in there because they're all like, even though they've been fed, they're like, hey, we could eat more. But the chickens are in here making noise. So anyway, I posted on my Instagram stories last night that we found some surprises out in the field, some baby piglets. So we have 3 sows, and in January in the blizzard, 2 of them. You guys, I'm trying to make a video here. Shh. So in January, 2 of them farrowed successfully. So we had those 2 litters of piglets. And then the 3rd sow, who is actually, she's kind of runty. I don't know if she was a runt. Like, we didn't purposefully keep her for breeding. It just was one of those things that Tony doesn't really respect fences, and he's enormous. So the 3rd sow was pregnant, but her piglets got stuck inside of her. And so she couldn't pass them. She's a bit too, she couldn't give birth. And she's a bit too feral for me to like catch her and try and handle her or anything. So we just watched and waited. And so what'll happen is, as long as infection doesn't set in, like the piglets will die and then they'll shrink and then they're able to pass them. So that's what happened. She gave birth eventually to deceased piglets, which was unfortunate, but it was also January and we had a lot of other things going on. So we just sort of kept an eye on her, and there aren't vets around here that will even come and look at a pig. Like, I've had vets out for other animals and they're just like, well, we'll write you a prescription for penicillin, but that's it. We won't like see pigs. So I knew there was no point in like trying to call anybody. I just contacted like people I know that know things about pigs. So we left her out with Tony because we moved the moms and the babies into the barn. And I just thought, well, I guess we'll see what happens. She is quite a lot smaller than him. So, but we didn't know for sure even if Tony was he wasn't a proven boar when we got him. So I was like, well, and when the other sows got pregnant, there was other boars, it's a long story. But we had piglets from like a previous litter that we couldn't castrate because of testicular hernias. And so they were breeding age before they went to processing. And so we don't know exactly who the dads were of the piglets that were born in January. But so we just left Tony out with her. And I thought, well, we'll just see what happens. We didn't really, we weren't gunning for piglets or anything, but we also just thought, well, we'll see what happens. So she was looking kind of pregnant, but also kind of not. Like, I'd look at her one day and be like, oh, for sure. And then I'd look at her like a couple days later and be like, I don't know. So Mike was out feeding them last night and he's like, well, she's like disappeared. Like, he hadn't seen her in a day or two, which is not unusual when it's like hot. They hide in the bushes, like they don't come out. But anyway, she showed up, like when he called and was feeding Tony, she rolled up and he could see that like her udders were full of milk and he was like, oh. So he went on a little walk back to the back of the pen and she had built this like spectacular nest. I'm going to try and get a video of it, but it's like, she built like an igloo basically for the piglets out of like branches with leaves and everything. Like, I've never seen anything like it before. And very impressive. So as far as we could see, there was 5 live piglets. One had obviously been laid on, like there was a dead one, but it had like its umbilical cord was still attached. So I think it cut, like she probably rolled on it during giving birth, which can happen, unfortunately, when you farrow pigs in their natural habitat. So we could see 5 live ones. I did post a picture of the one. He's like, oh, look at this one. It's a crazy color. Like it's gray with stripes. And so we did get a quick picture. I didn't even take time to look and see if it was a boy or a girl. But so he's like, I'm pretty sure there's 5 in there. But she came back at that point and we didn't want to disturb her too much. Like you want to just let them, especially because she's never successfully farrowed before. So you want to let her have time with her babies and not, you know, get all up in her space and cause her any stress. So we just left them be. And it was supposed to, the forecast was for like heavy rain overnight and into this morning, which it did. But I was not worried because she built them their amazing little nest. So I'm going to head back there right now and I'll try and video it and we'll see how many babies she has. It's okay, sweet girl. Oh, what do we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's okay, sweet girl. Oh man, baby pigs are so cute. See, like this, I don't think you can really see it. She's got a super epic nest happening. So there's 6 babies. Oh, that one closest to us, there's a girl. Oh, there's another girl. We always hope for more girls only because we castrate ourselves, and you know, having to castrate them is, it's just unpleasant business. So she has really a lovely nest going on here where they can, but they were all laying out in the sun. Oops, sorry, my camera's not really focusing on the things I want it to. It's okay, Mama. I don't want to. There, look at you. So she's got, it's probably hard to see, but she has like this amazing nest happening. I'm just super impressed with it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 little babies. She looks good. Everybody looks like they're up and moving around. So exciting. So this stripy one's a girl. So I've seen at least 3 girls. The one back there is a girl. Oh, it might be mostly girls, this litter. That'll make Michael happy. He's the one who has to do the castrating. I hold them and do their shots, but he's the guy with the knife, and so we always hope for more girls. Hey, you did such a good job, Mommy. You did. So we hadn't really, like, this wasn't like a planned, scheduled, oh, there's one boy. A planned, scheduled, intentional litter. So, oh, okay, I don't want to mess with you. I don't want to upset you. Oh, 2 boys, that gray stripy one. So it looks like 2 boys and 4 girls. Okay, I'm going to leave you be, because I don't want you to be upset. But that's awesome. So she's way back here in the treed area. Oh, are you going to follow me? She probably wants to be fed. You hungry, Mama? She's gonna go off and look for something to eat. Okay, she looks good. Last night when we found her, she still had a piece of umbilical cord hanging out the back end, probably because she still had another piglet in there. So I just was concerned that maybe she was gonna struggle again. I'm just gonna take a look at these guys now that she's moved off a little bit. She's just peeing over there, so she won't pee and poop in the nest. Hey, little ones. Oh my goodness. Piglets are so cute. Oh, that one, I don't know how good that light colored one's gonna do. It's kind of shaky, but it's just because there's quite a bit of moisture. So yeah, it looks like, yeah, 4 girls, 2 boys. That's okay. Mommy will lay down with them again and then they will warm up. So, as I was saying, this wasn't like a planned litter that we had done really intentionally, which is okay. Like, we knew it was a possibility. It wasn't like we were like, oh, well, you know, we'll just leave boy pigs and girl pigs together and nothing will happen. So, even though it wasn't intentional, like, we were prepared that it was a potential thing. But as I said in my other video, we are planning to not winter any pigs. So what is most likely going to happen is that we are going to, good job, Mama Pig. I'll bring you some food. See, she's got them like way back in the bushes here. So what's going to happen is we'll probably sell these piglets once they're old enough to leave the nest. Yeah, she's got them in like a great wooded area back here. Sorry if the wind is not great for the audio, but yeah, so I still don't want to really winter any pigs, and they won't be like market size by the time winter gets here. So most likely we will sell them as weaner piglets once they're old enough to be weaned, and we won't keep any of them. So, because I debated, it's like, well, maybe we should grow it a few over winter, but I really don't want to. I'm so excited about not wintering any pigs. And we do have another sow, we have another sow in the barn, and we haven't put her out because we didn't really want to add even more piglets to our, decrease the pig population plan. So I haven't decided what we're going to do with her yet. Somebody asked me yesterday what our plan is for Tony and our boar, if we're just going to send him for processing, but he probably won't taste very good. Oh, now I'm really out in the wind. He probably won't taste very good. Boars typically don't, but you don't know that for sure until you've butchered them. And I don't want to spend the money and then have it all taste awful. So what I'd actually love is if I could sell him as a proven boar for breeding, for somebody to take him as breeding stock, because he's actually a really nice boar. He's enormous. He's docile, he's out there with her, and I go out there by myself, there's no one else around, and I'm never worried. He's not scary or dangerous, and he obviously is capable of producing piglets. So I would like to sell him as breeding stock. So I might do that if I have to gauge interest and see if anybody would want to purchase him, but that would be ideal. And then for our sows, you can process sows, so that's what we might end up doing with them, just because they're kind of like mutts that we raised here, so they're not like Tony's. He's mostly Tamworth. He's got a little Duroc in there, but he's less of a sort of Heinz 57. So it'd be more likely that people would be interested in him than, some random mix of pigs for sows. Anyway, sorry, she's coming up. She's probably thirsty. Supporting all those babies is thirsty work, so I think she's coming up to get some water. But anyway, so that was the new and exciting development. We hadn't really planned on piglets, but we're always kind of prepared for them. So I'm really glad to see that there's 6 that look all relatively like they're doing well. We'll just keep an eye on them. I think the weather's supposed to, there might be some more rain, but they look like they're pretty cozy, and she's got them well taken care of. So we will be upping her feed and helping her to support, we'll be supporting her nursing them, and yeah, but they're so dang cute, aren't they? Oh, I love baby pigs. I wish they kind of stayed that cute and little. So, all right, well, that's the update for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, if you feel like subscribing, please do that. I don't have very many subscribers, which, doesn't really matter, but it's always kind of exciting when somebody new subscribes. So I'll see you in the next one.